So during my freshman year, I had a close friend of mine commit suicide, and through that, I struggled a lot with what could I have done. A lot of people go through that survivor's guilt after losing somebody to suicide, and like thinking, I could have done more to save this person. I could have reached out. I could have, just maybe tagged them in a post on Facebook and to let them know that I was thinking about them. And you go through a lot of that in your head, and even though I would not have gotten the call. I don't even know if they called a suicide line before they made that decision. But I knew that that maybe I could escape some of that guilt by volunteering with the suicide prevention line and getting involved and helping my community, and sharing what we do here with others, so that they know they have that support and that people care, and that if they want to get involved as well and help out, that they can. One of my most notable calls here at 211 would have to be a veteran that called into our lifeline. He was sharing his story about how he didn't feel he can talk to some of those that were closest to him because he didn't want it to change their view of him or to change how they interacted with him. He didn't want to harm any of his relationships, and he also wasn't comfortable with going to counseling because he felt that would be too much for him. By calling us, he can choose what he decided to share, and he could choose how he told his story. Just talking about these really, really terrible images that just kept flashing through his mind that he couldn't get rid of, that these nightmares that he had and the PTSD that he suffered from his time in the war. And so it was a very difficult call for me, having family in the military, and knowing some friends that have gone through some of those experiences. And so in that moment, I feel like we were both trapped in those emotions. And then, towards the end of the call, he started talking about his great-grandchildren and how much joy they brought to his life. And it was a lifeline call, but he just kept saying, I could never kill myself. I couldn't even hurt myself because I have them to look forward to. And he was telling me, they're coming over today and I'm going to see them. And he was feeling better towards the end of the call, and I got him to promise to call back again so that he can continue to work with us and to share his story more and to work through those feelings.